This is the Priestcast. I'm Father Adam Ahern. Father Michael Kuchar, how are you today?
I'm a blessed man, Father Ahern. It's the day of the resurrection. It's the 17th Sunday of Ordinary Time. Ergo. Do you ever use that word, Father? Ergo, we need to move to the next breviary pretty soon.
We do. The volume 1 ends with week 17, and then volume 2 picks up with week 18.
So we're in need. We have a few more days here on in the 17th week. Of course, we will remain in this breviary, but now we will be moving soon to the next one.
Do you remember those emails Father Joe Moriarty used to send out at this time when it was reminder, we're switching to breviary such and such for this week, you know?
Yes, I do remember that.
I miss those reminders because there's times when
it's Monday morning.
Yes.
It's Monday morning,
yes.
And you're in your chapel, and you're like, "Uh-oh, I have the wrong breviary."
That actually happened to me not too long ago.
That happens to me all the time.
When I went to my Army training at Fort Dix, I packed everything up and I drove out there and I realized, oh shoot, I brought the wrong breviary with me.
Yeah. Well, it is such a beautiful book. It's like our partner. I mean, that breviary is a very sacred item.
It is. Where did you get your set of breviaries from?
Yeah, I was going to say our listeners may not know that there is a 4-volume set. There's Ordinary Time is in 2 books, and that's what we're just referring to here.
Mm-hmm.
Weeks 1 through 17, and then the rest 18 through 34.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have an entire breviary, or one of the books is Advent and Christmas, and then the other one is Lent and Easter.
Yes.
So it's a 4-volume set that includes all the offices, which is to say the office of readings, morning prayer, midday prayer.
All three daytime prayers.
Yep. Evening prayer and night prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And so there is such a thing as a 1-volume set, but that does not include the office of readings, which has takes quite a bit of pages.
That's actually referred to as Christian prayer.
That's exactly right.
And then there's
Christian prayer.
There's even a shorter Christian prayer. I'm not sure what that one contains. I think it might be just morning prayer and evening prayer and night prayer.
Yeah.
But there's a really cool resource out now from Word on Fire that's designed for lay people who want to do Liturgy of the Hours, and it's a monthly subscription that you get, and they send you a monthly book, and it contains morning prayer, evening prayer, and night prayer, but sequentially. So you just kind of turn the pages and go through. You don't have to worry about like ribbons and flipping back and forth. It's just, you put your bookmark in. There is a lot of flipping. Yeah,
there's a lot of flipping.
With the
For
4-volume
it's
set,
not easy.
Yeah, with the 4-volume set, there's a lot of flipping. But with the Word on Fire book, it's just you put your bookmark in on the next page, and it leads you through all the liturgy. You don't have to worry about which saint might be that day or not that day. It's all kind of cataloged and organized for you, and so it's really accessible to do Liturgy of the Hours for lay people.
Of course, there's also the apps on the phone, the Divine Office app and the iBreviary app.
Yep, those are 2 very good resources that I have used multiple times.
One of the blessings of the Second Vatican Council was that there was a reminder and just like a great encouragement for the whole church to be praying the Liturgy of the Hours. That this is not only a book or the office is not only for priests and nuns. It is for the whole church, and it unites us together. And so in as many ways as we can be praying in our parishes, the Liturgy of the Hours, and praying with folks, it's a really great gift.
Now some congregations use different series of. So the majority of the Liturgy Hours is reading through the Psalms. We do Psalms and canticles every day, multiple times a day, and some congregations actually use a different set of Psalms or canticles. I know I think the Benedictines go through all 150 Psalms in like 1 week or so.
Yes.
And so the liturgy of the hours actually skips back and forth through different Psalms. It's the prayer that the church has given us to pray, but different congregations use different series. But it's all see. There's that line, I forget where it is, for one of the letters of St. Paul, where it says, "Pray without ceasing." Right. And this is the way the church prays without ceasing. Every moment of every day, there's some member of the church praying the liturgy hours. And so the church is praying without ceasing through
And we
the
are
liturgy
part of
hours.
the church, which means that we also are part somewhere in the body. There's prayer going on, and we're attached to the body. We're all one, and so we are able to pray without ceasing and remaining faithfully in the church.
Absolutely.
Now, Father Ahern, I will tell you one of my favorite things about living with other priests or seminarians, and that is praying the office together.
It is. I mean, it's one of those things that I actually miss quite a bit from seminary, is that regular routine of, hey, we're going to gather at this time and all of us are going to pray together.
Yes. It's something I'm thinking about, especially because of our topic today, Father Ahern, is rectory living.
Ooh.
And I always, so I'm kind of sad today. By the way, I'm happy because it's day 2 of the Novena, which we will pray at the end of this podcast. I don't want people thinking we're forgetting that it's in the Novena right here.
How could
Today,
we forget?
We can't. But I'm a little sad because Seminarian Lance, who has been with me on his pastoral year this past year, this is his last weekend. So we've been having some parties for him last week, and then we had a reception after masses this weekend, and to wish him well and all those things, gave him some gifts and so forth. People were very generous, but also just very sad to kind of see him go, and it's been just a real good fit on all sides. But it's a joy to have a seminary in the house, and of course, I had another seminary in the house over the summer. And
you've had quite a few seminarians stay with you over time.
Oh, absolutely. We get a bunch, which is always a joy. And I just love praying the office. And I'm thinking about rectory living because today, in this book by Monsignor Truchot, on page 107, he talks about kind of what that rectory living was like between Monsignor Bally and Father Vianney. So when Monsignor Corban, the Vicar General, assigned Vianney there, he stipulated to Monsignor Bally that he said, Bally, you got to keep teaching him because he doesn't know very much. You got to keep teaching him his theological studies. Make sure he's learning more. Keep teaching. Keep doing basically, some kind of one-on-one tutoring with him, and teach him dogma, morals, liturgy, and so forth. But then I really like this line here. God sent Vianney to Eckley not merely in order that he might be initiated into the sacred mystery and learn from Monsignor Bally, but the presbytery, the rectory, that is to say, we would say now, was a school of holiness. And it goes on, maybe we'll talk about this in a different episode.